On this note, the yeas are 53, the nays are 47. 3/5 of the senators duly chosen and sworn not having voted in the affirmative. The motion is not agreed to.
Mr. President. Mr. President.
Senator.
All senators voted. Any senator wish to vote or change their vote? On this vote, the yeas are 44, the nays are 56. 3/5 of the senators duly chosen and sworn not having voted in the affirmative. The motion is not agreed to. Clerk will report the motion to vote cloture.
Cloture motion. We, the undersigned senators,
All senators voted. Any senator wish to vote or change their vote? On this vote, the yeas are 53, the nays are 47. 3/5 of the senators duly chosen and sworn not having voted in the affirmative. The motion is not agreed to. All senators voted. Any senators in the chamber wish to change their vote? On this vote, the yeas are 47, the nays are 53. 3/5 of the senators duly chosen and sworn not having voted in the affirmative. The motion is not agreed to.
Mr. President.
Majority Leader of the Senate.
I move. Well, thank you, Diane, for your leadership. I'm mortified by today's vote, but I'm not surprised by it. We learned in the months after Sandy Hook that the NRA has a vice-like grip on this place, even when 90% of the American public wants change. New poll out today. 90% of Americans believe in expanded background checks. 87% of Americans think that terrorists shouldn't be able to buy guns. 87% of Americans, 90% of Republicans in that poll think that terrorists should not be able to buy guns. I don't think democracy allows for this Congress to be so out of step with the American public for very long. And so I'm mortified by today's vote. But my spine is strengthened by the fact that we had 40 Democrats on the floor demanding change. That over the course of this week, we've had millions of Americans join our crusade to end this epidemic of gun violence. And as Republicans scramble as we speak to try to find some way out of this mess, as they try to find some way to show that they understand that 90% of Americans don't want terrorists to get guns, we are closer than ever before to breaking the NRA's grip on this place. Let's be honest. Terrorists today are using assault weapons rather than IEDs or airplanes to attack Americans. After September 11th, we decided that we weren't going to allow terrorists to get a hold of airplanes in order to kill civilians. Well, today they've moved on to assault weapons. They specifically recruit lone wolf attackers to go to gun shows to buy assault weapons. And we should take the same tact. So we're not giving up. The American people aren't giving up. We'll watch how these negotiations play out over the next few days, but I will tell you this. They are simply evidence of the fact that Republicans know they are on the wrong side of the electorate. Democracy doesn't allow for this place to be this far out of step with 90% of Americans for very long.